Homicidal Homemaker. I love this show.
Ah, zombie fingers. They're like the bonbons of the undead. Bite-sized, just the right amount of crunch, and pretty easy to find. I've been getting a ton of requests for more zombie recipes on the show, so today I'll be showing you how to make a simple appetizer for the next time those unexpected undead guests arrive. Trust me, they won't know the difference from the real thing. Today I'll be showing you how to make two variations, zombie style and freshly severed. One thing I love about this recipe is how easy it is to change it up. Since we're making fingers today, we're using turkey dogs because they're a little thinner, but you could use jumbo franks to make zombie toes or regular hot dogs to make zombie thumbs. For this recipe, including a vegan variation, please visit thehomicidalhomemaker.com. To get started, you'll need a package of hot dogs, an onion, blue or green gel food coloring, ketchup, and string cheese. You'll also need a drinking straw, a sharp knife, a pot of water, a skillet, and a baking sheet. First, let's sever our fingers. Using a sharp knife, cut each hot dog in half using an in and out motion with your knife to create a jagged edge. We want them to look as if they were ripped right off the hand because it makes them look extra meaty and gross. Next, we're going to make the nail bed. Using your knife, cut a small slit slightly below the end of the hot dog. Then create a curved arch shape towards the end of the hot dog and remove. Then, using your knife, cut a small slit in the base of the nail bed. This will help to hold the fingernail on when we're finished. Now it's time to make the knuckles. Using your knife, cut very small cuts on the top of each hot dog. Try to make them as irregular as possible. If you don't want to make these zombie fingers and would just prefer to have them freshly severed, this next step is totally optional. Fill a small pot with water and a good amount of food coloring. Place the fingers into the colored water and heat until they come to a boil. Allow to boil for a couple of minutes and then turn off the heat. Use tongs to remove and drain on paper towels. Now we're going to prepare our fingernails. Cut a thick slice of onion and make sure the width of the slice is about the same size as the nail bed on each finger. Cut each onion slice into several pieces and then cut each individual piece into a rough fingernail shape. Then cook in a skillet with a small amount of water just until translucent. Set aside to cool. Now this next step is completely optional, but I think it makes them look extra gruesome. Place the fingers on a baking sheet and allow to brown slightly in an oven set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once cool, use your drinking straw to remove a small plug from the end of each finger. This is where the bone will be placed. Dab the severed end of the finger into ketchup and then place a small piece of string cheese into the hole. Then dab each fingernail with a small bit of ketchup and add to each finger. Now place the severed fingers onto a serving dish and you're ready to serve. You can either serve these as an appetizer or place a couple onto a hot dog bun. If you have a cooking question or have a recipe that you'd like to see on the show, feel free to send me a message at ask@thehomicidalhomemaker.com.
This would have been a lot easier if she hadn't used my fingers for that damn recipe.
Don't ask what happened to the last guy who forgot to subscribe to me on YouTube, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so the same thing doesn't happen to you.